We're going to start with some breaking transfer news, though, and
let's just show you the latest shots we have of him stepping out of his car. He is at the training ground for a medical.
Welcome back to the channel, City Faithful. If you want to stay ahead of the curve with the absolute freshest, most explosive breaking transfer news straight from the Etihad, you are in the right place. Before we dive deep into the monumental signing that has just rocked the footballing world, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update on our march to glory. Manchester City have once again made a major statement in the European transfer market by wrapping up a highly anticipated deal to sign one of the Bundesliga's most electrifying young talents. The reigning Premier League champions have successfully concluded negotiations for Norwegian winger Antonio Nusa, signalling a fresh wave of attacking intent ahead of the new season. Following intense speculation linking the forward with various elite clubs across Europe, City moved swiftly behind the scenes to secure his signature. The deal is now entirely completed and finalized, with all parties reaching a definitive agreement over the transfer fee and structure. Antonio Nusa was recently spotted at Manchester City's facilities donning the iconic sky blue jersey, a sight that has sent social media into a frenzy and delighted the Etihad faithful. The 21-year-old looked entirely at ease in his new colours as he finalised the necessary paperwork and prepared to undergo his initial medical examinations with the club's medical staff. By securing Nusa from RB Leipzig, Manchester City have successfully tapped into the Bundesliga market once again, a scouting ground that has historically yielded incredible success for the club. The young winger's explosive performances in Germany, coupled with his impactful displays on the global stage during the 2026 FIFA World Cup in North America, made him a priority target for Pep Guardiola's side. His arrival adds an entirely new dimension of flair and unpredictability to an already star-studded attacking frontline. One of the most intriguing storylines behind this blockbuster transfer is the highly anticipated club-level reunion between Nusa and international teammate Erling Haaland. The two forwards have already showcased an impressive understanding while representing the Norway national football team, most notably during their historic run to the World Cup quarter-finals. Haaland is understood to have played an encouraging role behind the scenes, welcoming the prospect of his compatriot joining him under Guardiola's tactical guidance. Nusa's versatility makes him an incredibly valuable asset for City's fluid offensive system. While he predominantly excels as an inverted left winger, utilizing his devastating dribbling and sharp acceleration to cut inside, he is equally comfortable operating on the right flank or even driving through the central areas of the pitch. This tactical flexibility will provide Pep Guardiola with multiple options to unlock stubborn, low-block defenses both in domestic competitions and the UEFA Champions League. The young forward's rise over the past 12 months has been nothing short of meteoric. After a stellar developmental campaign in the Bundesliga where his directness and fearlessness caught the eye of top scouts, Nusa proved he could handle the immense pressure of tournament football. His ability to consistently beat his marker in isolated one-on-one situations is a trait that Manchester City have actively sought to reinforce during the current summer window. Financially, the deal represents a shrewd bit of business for a player whose ceiling is considered among the highest in European football. With several Premier League and Serie A clubs registering concrete interest and actively monitoring his situation, Manchester City's ability to present a clear sporting project was the decisive factor. The lure of competing for major silverware and developing under one of the greatest managers in football history ultimately swayed the player's decision. The medical examinations, which are currently underway, represent the final formality before the official media presentation can take place. City's medical team will conduct a thorough assessment to ensure the player is in optimal physical condition to hit the ground running for pre-season training. Barring any unforeseen complications, an official announcement accompanied by the traditional signing photographs is expected to be released by the club shortly. For RB Leipzig, the departure of Nusa represents another successful chapter in their renowned model of identifying, polishing, and generating significant value from elite global prospects. While the German side will undoubtedly miss his creative spark in the final third, the substantial transfer fee provides them with the necessary resources to reinvest in their squad. For Nusa, the move marks the definitive step up to the absolute pinnacle of club football. Tactically, the addition of a traditional, dynamic dribbler balances out City's preference for sustained possession and control. In recent seasons, Guardiola has heavily valued wingers who can hold the width of the pitch and stretch opponents vertically. Nusa's natural inclination to take responsibility in tight spaces, play incisive through balls, and shoot from a distance will give opposing fullbacks a completely different profile to worry about during 90 minutes. Supporters are already looking forward to seeing how quickly the winger integrates into the squad's established rhythm. Adapting to the tactical demands of a Pep Guardiola system can often take time for young players, but Nusa's high footballing intelligence and work rate suggest he possesses the mental maturity required to make a smooth transition. Furthermore, having a familiar face like Haaland in the dressing room will undoubtedly accelerate his settling-in process in Manchester. The signing also underlines Manchester City's long-term strategy of continuously refreshing their squad with hungry, energetic talent before complacency can ever set in. Instead of resting on their previous laurels, the club's recruitment team has consistently identified the right profiles to sustain their domestic and European dominance. At just 21 years of age, Nusa represents both an immediate upgrade to the squad depth and a foundational piece for the future. As the final details of the medical are sorted out, the excitement surrounding the Etihad Stadium continues to build. The imagery of Nusa preparing for his physical tests while proudly wearing the Manchester City shirt has effectively put an end to any lingering transfer rumours. The Premier League will soon welcome a fascinating new talent who is eager to prove himself in the most competitive league in the world. With the deal completed, and the paperwork finalized, Antonio Nusa's journey as a Manchester City player is officially underway. The upcoming season promises plenty of tactical intrigue as fans wait to see how Guardiola deploys his newest Norwegian weapon. If his rapid trajectory over the past year is anything to go by, City's latest Bundesliga acquisition is fully prepared to take the English game by storm.